Hi guys, this is Andy from Nismotech UK. Today we're giving an unboxing and overview for TrendNet. This is the TEW711BR, which is 150 megabits per second wireless N home router. Okay, so let's start with the front of the box. We've got the TrendNet logo right up at the top here, along with a image of the actual wireless N home router. As it mentions, it's 150 megabit per second wireless N home router. We've got the green net wireless power saving, so it's very, very conscious with regards to the amount of power that it consumes. It's got all the Wi-Fi certifications, etc. On this side here, we've got a bit of an image with regards to its performance. Obviously, the higher up on the megabits per second, the better speed and coverage you are going to get. Onto this side of the box, a little bit of repeated information. Onto the opposite side, and obviously we come on to the features. Obviously it's 802.11, high speed up to 150 megabits per second, provides up to 6 times the speed and 3 times the coverage of the wireless G technology. Various different functions: one-touch Wi-Fi protection through WPS, the Wi-Fi WMM quality of service, Gwin Wi-Fi technology reduces port-based power consumption, ease of use. We've got a web browser configuration, remote management support, and obviously the package contents. Moving on to the back of the box, we've got a bit of an indication as to where the various different connections are, which we'll show you in a moment, and I'll see a dummy example as to how to actually set this particular device up. And again, a little bit more information here in multiple different languages. So let's now get into the actual box. Okay, so I'm now going to pull the actual tab so that we can have a look. Obviously everything's going to be very well packaged, bit of recyclable material there, which is a real good feature. I see that, like I've already mentioned, this is kind of more your entry-level home router, but at the end of the day, the majority of home routers that are provided by our ISPs really quite simply are not that good at all, with a couple of exceptions. So to swap out your home router with something of this nature is going to be of a good move for you, purely because you know exactly what's going on with this, because obviously you can change all the security settings, etc. A lot of home routers that are provided by ISPs are locked down. So inside we have got the quick installation guide. Make sure you give this a very good read. Setting up a router is quite simple as long as you follow the instructions on how to actually do that. You've also got a software CD. Look on the TrendNet website, make sure that there is not a more up-to-date version. This one's 1.02, so make sure that you've got the correct version. Inside we've also got a bag which will give you your power adapter. Quite self-explanatory really with that. And then we come on to the actual device itself. Oh, also you also get a Ethernet cable as well, so we'll just pop that down to one side. Okay, so let's now have a look at the actual device itself. Just going to remove it from its bag. Okay, I'm just going to remove this protective covering off the actual top itself. Quite a striking looking device. It's quite small, to be fair, but very nice looking indeed. Obviously we've got the TrendNet logo embossed on the top here, and I see the green net. As I've already mentioned, this device is obviously wireless power saving, so that's a really good feature for it. We've got one antenna down at the back here, which obviously you can swivel and move around. I'm not quite sure whether or not it's removable, not that you'd really want to. Looking at the front, obviously again we've got the power, we've got the status, wireless LAN and WAN lights, and obviously your 4 ports on the back. Moving it around to this side, we've got your WPS key. Obviously we've got a little bit of ventilation, because obviously it will generate some heat. Moving on to the bottom, you can see that we are able to wall mount the actual device as well, which is why the area on the top can obviously be adjusted. And also we've got serial number and all your usual stuff on the bottom. We've also got the LAN MAC and also the WAN MAC on the bottom as well. Now moving on to the back, we've got the power adapter along with the actual power switch, your 4 ports, and also your WAN connector upload as well, and also the reset button there. So what I'm going to do now is just give you a little bit more of a technical overview of the actual TrendNet 150 megabit per second wireless N home router. Okay, so let's give you a little bit more information about the TEW711BR, also known as the N150 wireless home router from TrendNet. The router itself is designed to stream video, download files, talk online and play games wirelessly, as you would expect from a wireless router. It does feature WPS and also up to 50% energy saving with the GreenNet technology. It provides you with 150 megabits per second of wireless N speed across your wireless network, and with the WMM quality of service, that basically prioritizes gaming, internet calls and video streaming for you. Also comes obviously with the usual protection, security, the WPS key, etc. as you would expect to find. On the back there is 4 10100 megabit per second LAN ports, as well as your WAN port internet connection as well. It also comes with a very easy to set up web browser, which is very simple to go in, log into the actual router, configure it to your needs and specification, and to actually run the router in the way that you wish. Now with regards to its range, indoor you've got around about 100 meters, which is 330 feet, and outdoors you have 300 meters, which is 980 feet. But obviously with both of these it does depend on the environment that you're actually in, and the device itself does come with a 3-year limited warranty. Now I did actually connect the router up to my internet service provider, gave it a test for around about a week's time, and it performed very well indeed. It didn't have any issues with regards to its Wi-Fi signal. I live in a 3-bedroom house, quite a standard 3-bedroom house, and it was reasonably good. I had pretty good coverage throughout the house. There was a couple of weak spots, but I was quite far away from the actual router. Setting it up is so simple, so easy, and very nice to look at. It's not too overcomplicated with lots of sort of technical knowledge or technical garbage on the actual web setup. Very easy indeed. So if you're looking for a particular router to replace the one that your ISP gives you, because let's be fair, they're not the best ones out there, or if your ISP doesn't provide you with a wireless router, this particular router here, the TrendNet one, is quite a good option for you. So we hope you liked the unboxing and overview. If you have any questions about the product, please leave them down below, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video. We hoped you liked our video review. If you did, then please leave a like, as well as any comments or questions you may have down below. Full details and specifications on this item can be found at our website, nismotech.com, along with all the links for purchasing if you wish. Also on our site you'll find our latest reviews and current giveaways, plus a lot more. We look forward to seeing you in our next review.